Welcome everybody to the stream. Hope everybody's doing great. Oh, we got some feedback. I think that should fix it. Maybe you guys didn't hear that. I was probably the only one that heard that. Hope everybody's doing good. So it's Saturday. Everybody's, you know, I would say the weekend's favorite time of the week. And here we are, we're lounging at the 890 jumps pool here. You know, I just thought to myself, you know, they could like maybe put it like an artificial sun. I mean, since it's a, you know, futuristic game, kind of like give a more warmer look in here. But I do have to say, it does look a lot better from what I remember, especially with the water as well. Well, you know, aside from the cape clipping through the this I don't know, this chair here or whatever. But in fact, well, I guess there's some more improvements that could be done here, but I noticed that the water does look a bit better. It's just that it doesn't react when we move through it. You can see here. When we jump up and down or even like splashing around, but I think the hot tub here looks the same. I don't think much has changed. But anyways, we're gonna do a quick, or try to do a quick Vanduul Tech Smugglers mission. It's probably gonna be faster for us to backspace. Because right now, where are we? I think we're in Pyro, as far as I remember from the last time we were on stream. In particular, oh yeah, Pyro 5. Yeah, so oh, the next gateway's right here too. Let's see. I don't know if I have any yeah, I don't know if I have any ships at Nyx yet. I think most of them are probably at either Grim Hex or Crusader, as far as I remember. Oh, besides that, I don't even have any weapons or anything like that. Oh, that's annoying. If only we can have like a similar to like claiming a ship. Can we like claim our gear in some aspect? I mean, I know that you know, crafting is coming along and stuff. You know, obviously with the penalty or whatever it is, you know, it's for that, just that itty bitty convenience from saving us a trip. Yeah, so we're gonna backspace. I think it's gonna save us quite a bit of time instead of traveling back to Orson. I think our stuff is back at Grim Hex. So when we respawn, there's a little bit of a trick that I like to do while it's working right now. It saves quite a bit of time if you don't want to run from the hospital, get on a tram, and then I guess it depends on where you are. Orson, I feel like it's I don't actually, I never really thought about which should be the best hub or spawn point, specifically in Stanton, would be the fastest to get to your personal hangar. I feel like Orison would be the longest out of all of them. I think New Babbage would be the least. Or at least it feels that way. All right, so what we're going to do is we're in the bed, we're going to log out, and then, I mean, you could take a chance and just, you know, do the auto best or whatever best server it decides for you, but to get that guarantee that you're going to spawn into your hangar, I would just go to like EU or something like that. And for more or less, you're almost guaranteed to not get back in the same server as you were just in. I know the last time I did this, it spawned me at the last location where I visited, which is the Pyro Gateway Station. There we go, see? In this case, it actually worked. Well, most of the time it works. Other than that, it'll save your last known location that you visited. Then it'll be more. Then it'll be inconvenient at that point.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System.
I'm trying to see. Are we in a large, extra large hangar, or we're an extra large hangar? Okay, so we're gonna grab the. In this case, for the Vanduul, I love to go in with the Polaris. Polaris is perfect for this. In fact, we have the other Polaris at Grim Hex. I don't know if I have my gear here. Although the gear I have at Grim Hex is probably not going to be as... at least the boom tube is not going to be too good for the Vanduul Tech Smugglers mission. We're going to grab another thing. In fact, we're going to grab a quick set because we're going to need something to carry it with us. Or maybe not. Actually, let's see. Because I think we could just fit one weapon on us. I'm debating on whether or not wearing this over to Grim Hex. You know what? We're just going to take it off, and at least I'll have a different variety of a undersuit plus armor and stuff like that. Yeah, the inventory rework is going to make this a lot better. It's definitely an improvement from this. I can see it having more improvements done to it. All right, let's grab a backpack. Perfect. And the last time I did this, I did it with one of the Volt LMG. I don't remember what was the name of it. No, it's not the Zenith. That's the sniper rifle. The Demico wasn't too bad. It was actually pretty decent. I had a good time with the Demico doing the mission. We do have a P6 at Grim Hex, so we'll use that. We do have the med gun there. In fact, we got a lot of stuff there. So I think the only thing we're going to bring with us is a Demico and maybe another weapon. Let's see. And then actually we'll put a couple attachments before we leave. I forgot we have the railgun. In fact, I'm going to go with the 2X. The 2X feels good with the Demico. If I could find one. Oh, we got a 3X. Although I think it's still too... I'm trying to think. Is it too close or... All right, first we're gonna see. Oh, we got a 2X. Okay, let's do that instead. And I can't wait for them to put like different type of scopes. One for, you know, further away, like just two different ones. So you could turn the gun to the side, and you could see one scope, either 1X or whatever your heart desires. Something closer, and then something further out, which would be pretty nice to have for customization. Maybe adding that to crafting, even better. Rather than, you know, just right out the gate getting that. Something an additional to crafting. Let's see. We're gonna grab. In fact, I did pretty good with a P6 with a 4X scope. Because we have the 16X scope currently over there. You know what? We'll just grab another P6. Can't have enough P6s. And then we'll put some good attachments on this bad boy. Is there... Oh, we have a laser. I forgot about that. And then, yeah, another thing from the inventory rework. It's going to be so much better and more efficient getting through all of this junk. Or our inventory here. You know what? In fact, I do like the far sight. So we're going to just take this off. I'm trying to see. Zenith laser. Oh, that's because this is Borg still. So I can't see the name of the scope there. Oh, there we go. It's a 8X. Okay. So we just swapped it out for the Zenith sniper scope, which is my favorite, personal favorite, when it comes to putting that, pairing that with the P6. I wonder if they made it any changes to the kill shot, you know, like more DPS, more accuracy. Because as far as I remember, when you're spraying that thing, it kind of shoots in a circle, like it's not good with spraying. Let's just say that in general. In fact, that should be about it. Oh, we have another 16X scope here. Oh. I think we have a night vision. Oh, this is a zoom. It says 1.1 to 1.5x. Aim by 15%. Interesting. Okay, that's an interesting buff there. I can't really see this one. Let's put this back. Then we'll look at it. Oh, it's the same thing, 15%. I do want to try this. I want to see what this looks like. All right, good. And I think I have a max lifter over there. I mean, we have so many max lifters. Look at this. Just probably mounds of these things. I mean, I'm not surprised players are going to probably, you know, break these things down for mats and stuff like that. Or maybe that'll be maybe a partial wipe on that. I don't know. But they're for sure that they said on Star Citizen Live with Benoit, Jared and Benoit, that there was going to be no cataclysmic wipe going to happen. And they're going to do
vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again.
I know it was something action. Targeted action is what Benoit said, and Jared mentioned another
your vehicle
type of, like, I don't know, term or whatever. I mean, it did start with target. So I got around to looking at the roundup, roadmap roundup, right? There were only two things that were on that, both in two which major things that were on it were crafting and inventory rework that were set to tentative. A bit disappointed about that. I mean, you know, it's not guaranteed now that, you know, we may get it. You know, it's like just no guarantee we're gonna get it. You know, around March, what they said, late March or so. I think that's as far as I remember. But you know, normally they'll write committed. Is that that's it? We're doing it. Oh, what just happened there? Split second, the hangar floor just disappeared and reappeared. So I was digging through the Star Citizen videos. I can't even call it archives because it's not really archived. They're just old videos. And I discovered they used to have like contests with the community. You know, basically, in a nutshell, is the community that loves the game, and they would have a contest of, you know, either, I guess, individual or teams, but it's, from what I saw, it was just teams of people. Whatever design flourished, there were prizes for it. And then there's one that, one major one that made it in the game was the Redeemer, which is pretty cool to see how it was born. But during my research, I found the Drake Brutus was an old concept design by Shimapan. I'm probably butchered the name, whatever. But I thought their design was a pretty interesting design that I think could be relevant to today's Star Citizen. You know, that was an old like video from like many moons ago. I mean, there are other interesting designs. I thought, you know, they had one team had a, let's just say, vaguely speaking, there was like a type of jetpack, which I found pretty cool. For in terms of like drop ship and stuff like that. They'd have it, you know, if it's a, you know, you're going in, you have this jetpack backpack getting you down safely to the ground, and that was, I guess, that was the sole purpose of it. And then you have like inventory in there, like, you know, I guess ammo and stuff like that. But it kind of reminded me of like hell divers in some sense. You know, well beyond the time of hell divers. In fact, I would say it probably did come out. That kind of idea was already ahead of its time of hell diver. So I thought it was a pretty cool idea. It had like a it's triangular, and it didn't look like a cheesy backpack, cartoon backpack, jetpack or whatever. It took on a more mature kind of jetpack, what you think is a futuristic jetpack, which I did appreciate with that. But the ship and all, I wasn't into the ship that they were presenting, but I was very interested in the jetpack. I think in that video, I think it was about like 5 candidates that were going up against each other. There was 4 horsemen, which is the one that won with the Redeemer. And Shimapan, I'm probably saying the wrong name here, and I just made that video. I think it was Shimapan. And I think there was another team possibly named Talon. But anyways, 5 candidates in that episode of, you know, whatever that Star Citizen episode that was. And I think they should possibly bring something like that back. Obviously, you know, maybe once a year. Why not? Right? I think it would, you know, in fact, I think the community would love it. I think they loved it then. You know, we gotten a Redeemer out of it. You know, community gets together and there's prizes, right? Where the community votes on a ship that they would really want to see in the verse. I mean, I can already see where this is going. I mean, obviously they're going to probably tell them, because in that episode they given the criteria of what they want to see, like how many weapons, what size weapons, how big the hull can be. You know, if this is up to the community to decide that, everybody would want like a Idris kind of size capital ship or something like that. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess out of the out of my head there. Although maybe not, you know. There were supposed to be a lot, some ships that were supposed to be only earned through the game, and in fact, I think the only thing you can earn in the game is the Polaris the Idris. Well, first came the Argo Icti, and then you still had to continue once you got the base version of the Icti. If you wanted the jetpacks, you still had to go and earn that. Maybe there is other things that you had to earn, but when it comes to like vehicles, I think the Icti was probably the very first in some regard to not only getting it, to advancing it. You know, now that I think about, like, in fact, there was one post I've seen in org earning two Idrises through Wicklow. I just think getting one Idris was just insane. I mean, this org must be enormous because, you know, I mean, that would be an enormous amount of time spent in order to get one Idris by itself. And especially what you need to get as far as mats, what Wicklow wants in order to unlock it or have them craft it for you is just time consuming. In fact, I think one person said they've got it. It took them about a month to get it. But there is, I believe, I vaguely remember somebody saying that they've gotten it, but people on Reddit were just calling it out for what it is. They were saying it wouldn't take you, like, they're basically saying for a solo player, it should take a lot longer. And essentially they were calling him out, or her, whatever it is, they were calling them out on cheating. Basically, having, I don't know, doing it in a non-ethical way, getting the mats or whatever, possibly duping, possibly earning billions. Although, I mean, it's not just as easy as saying someone earning billions is guilty of, you know, cheating or whatever. They've probably earned it through the system that's already broken, right? And just, you know, they just leveraged the market for what it is. They've gotten the items, they sold it for what it is, and they earned it that way, you know? You know, it's obviously different than the person duping, the person, you know, buying AUEC with real money on the web, or even possibly cheating in the game. You know, they just essentially leveraged a market that is already broken in a sense there. All right, so we had to take a pit stop over here at Grimhex to pick up the rest of our stuff, and we're gonna head over to Nyx. I don't know if I'm gonna stop off at Nyx first. It depends. If there's Demico ammo here and anything else that we need here, then we'll just go straight to the mission. And then we'll see how fast we can get the mission done. I think I did test the last time on 4.6 to see whether or not, you know, I just wanted to see in general if the mission was working right. But it wasn't working. I mean, I just tried it once, and it was not working. It's a bit disappointed in that, but it is what it is. The freight elevator was working, and the mission objectives would not update. So, and then actually, I think some of the spawns weren't working either. Some of the bosses, whatever. There was an update I noticed before starting the stream today. I had to download again on the live patch. There was another update. I'm not sure what that was. Maybe a hotfix or something like that. That's only my only guess. All right, let's see if we can grab the stuff here before going deep into the station. All right, so we have a bunch of stuff here already. Stuff that for our ship. Let's see. We're gonna go to weapons, and in fact, I'm gonna keep this P6 on us, and we're going to grab this med gun. All right, so we got a bunch of med pens here, getting better. And I'm gonna get. Can we put these two on us? Oh yeah, we forgot we could do that. I'm trying to decide whether or not it's kind of redundant to have two medical devices on us. I'm wondering if we should keep one back here or change that one and put in the salvage attachment. All right. So, I mean, just in case our ship just combusts on fire and then we have to fix something, that's more or less of what I'm trying to, you know, prevent, do a little bit of prevention here. All right, so we have a bunch of sniper rifle ammo. In fact, we're just going to take the whole thing with us. And the only thing we need here that I can see... Oh, we need refills for our med gun there and Demico ammo. Where are my med pens? Yeah, there we go. And I think we're going to bring about 30 or 20 of these. Should be good enough. Why not? We'll bring the monocle. Man, my head is not working today. The binoculars, that's it. All right, is there anything else we need? Oh, I forgot we have, okay, even better. We have sentence in this backpack, even better. And you know what, I might as well bring one Tiger Claw with us, just in case. I'm gonna bring a fire extinguisher, just in case we got to go flying around. It'll make it a lot faster for us to, you know, zip around if we have to travel around in zero gravity. All right, so we're gonna go upstairs. I think we only need refills and Demico ammo. Refills for my med gun. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can stay alive without dying once doing this, doing the Vanduul Tech Smugglers mission. Although I've been realizing that I've been dying a lot less each time I've been going, so. You know, it's like, I guess it's a good balance between being, you know, aggressively going in and sort of maintaining your defense at the same time and being patient along the way. All right, so let's grab, oh, we got a laser pointer, so grab that. I forgot about the laser pointer. I don't know if we can put a laser pointer on the Demico. I think it's just a flashlight. All right, let's just go to, make it quick, we'll just go to the attachments and see if we can find Demico. Actually, see if we have any boom tube ammo. None. Sold out already. All right, here's a flashlight. We'll grab that. Demico battery, here it is. Perfect. All right, that saves us, you know, a pit stop over at Levski. And then last but not least, or well, last, it is the last, we need to get med refills. There it is. We'll just grab what, 5? I don't think we're gonna go through 5. I think 3 should be plenty. Because each time we die, it just replenishes anyways. Man, oh man, I'm actually looking at the stream time. I think roughly about a half hour. Even with our shortcut, it's still, the preparation still does take us about a half hour. That time creep, man, oh man, is real. You know, I just realized, you know, they can do all sorts of different type of money sinks. The money sink, I was just thinking, speaking of time creep, a big money sink that I think a lot of players would love in terms of when it comes to like traveling and stuff like that, with a cooldown timer, of course, otherwise it's going to get abused. I think having like something that's going to be on a timer, it can be used once a day, where you can just just be creative. You'll have a transport, but meanwhile it's technically a teleport over to another station for quite a bit of a price. I don't know, maybe 5 million AUC or whatever, or even like 10 million. I don't know. That'll be up to the discretion of the community. What is a fair number? I think that would be pretty good to have. Especially you're limited to one. But then again, I can see it could be abused if you have alt accounts. So I guess there's really no way. I mean, other than the fact that you're spending a crap ton of AUC, I think that's the mitigating factor. But for something like that to work, they have to get a handle on the the economy's just out of whack to begin with. So 5 million or 10 million, whatever AUC is, a drop in the bucket for people that have billions or even like trillions. All right. Oh, why did we just do that? I meant to. For some reason, I thought I could see my inventory while seated. No, cannot. Let's see. I feel like I forgot something. Yes, we did. We forgot the Demico ammo. I'm glad that we did. I'm glad we did stop before leaving. All right, let's grab that before we head out. Although otherwise we went over the mission with no ammo.
Take off complete. Engines are off.
And here I'm thinking we're all set to go. I just added another 2 minutes on the timer here. Yeah, Vincent's gonna chew me up today. I could feel it. What is going on here? Our main elevator is in the ground now. Although, why is the rear? Oh, that's why. Because the front of the nose is hitting the structure here, and it's not be able to land properly. All right, we're gonna go with 80, and then we're gonna see if that is gonna be good for us. I think it will. I think 80 will last us through the entire rounds here. What's going on here? All right, there it is. All right, good. All right, we're all set, boys. All right, I don't know if our elevator, can we get it? All right, cool. We can get it still. I mean, it'd be nice to have the option, just in case that doesn't work, at least to click this button. Similar to, you know, like a Hall C, or just the Hercules in general. You just have that really long, you know, you can stretch Armstrong. You can still tap the button.
Engines on.
I was gonna say they might want to get an electrician down in my personal hangar. Some of the lights are flickering.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Shields are off. Quantum drive is now off.
I'm curious, is the event still going on? It's gotta be. Yeah. Priority is still going on. Oh, look at that. The FPS counter is working again. Although it's locked at 60 FPS. It could be my I might have accidentally put that on the overall system. We'll see. If it goes up, then it could be the game, but right now it's just showing locked at 60 FPS. You know, since I'm in a capital ship, I'm wondering when they're going to have the components in these capital ships where we can, you know, swap them out for better components and stuff like that. You know, I don't see it right now in the near future. I think their hands are tied in terms of, like, you know, Squadron 42 and all of the content that they're trying to deliver to us this year. I think that's probably going to be the last thing on their list, probably, or one of the last things. I think they're really focused on the, you know, crafting, new game features, missions. Crafting is going to be a big one, and then, you know, more iterations of, like, you know, since we're excuse me. Since we're in tier 0 engineering, and then if it does happen, crafting in 4.7 will enter tier 0. And then also, like, our equipment that is on our characters, that's still currently in tier 0. So with crafting coming along, I have to look at all this stuff again and find out whether or not it was discussed, whether they're having tier 1, for example, for, you know, the armor on you and stuff like that. Although I vaguely remember something like that, but yeah, this jump point is incredibly far from the station here. Nice. Oh, I remember the last time doing this. Ended up spitting us out back in Stanton. Although it happened to us, you know, either way. Just going through jump points in third person, sometimes it spits you out the other end. Or at least keeps you in the same previous area that you were at. Whether you're Pyro, you stays in Pyro, or Stanton, or Nyx, if you're going to any of the others. Nice, pretty nice transition getting into Nyx there. All right, from what I do know, we got to turn completely around. For some reason, our point of interest are in this direction, completely opposite, or opposite from the station.
Shield.
Oh, that's weird. What's going on with that marker? All right, we just turned completely around and we didn't see our markers. Interesting. All right, here we go. So it should, yeah, this direction, which doesn't make much sense, being from the direction that we are at.
Quantum drive is now on.
All right, let's pull up the mission, and we're gonna head over to the tech smugglers mission.
Glad you signed back up for another mission. The Shadow Blade have been continuing their operations, so the Navy wants to keep their data as current as possible. Head back to the storage site, decrypt the data, and upload it again. Just be ready to encounter hostiles, human and otherwise. Dismissed.
Quantum drive is now on.
All right, here we go. And we're just gonna go head over to the Polaris. The Polaris, the last time we went over to it, we didn't get the key card, let alone the guy that's supposed to spawn there.
Radar contact.
Can't tell. Is that a Valkyrie or a Asgard?
Shields on. Shields damaged.
All right, we're just gonna pull up right next to the Polaris here. Otherwise, we're just gonna have to like hoof it from the platform over there, and then if it has any good stuff on it, we'll just transport it onto our Polaris here. Okay, why are we stuck? Trying to get ourselves lined up to the patch, so it's going to be easier to transport goods if there's any on the Polaris here. There's the hatch. All right, that looks good.
Engines are on.
All right, first we're gonna obviously set our spawn just in case we die. Although I'm not planning to, but anything goes. All right, let's rock and roll. All right, door is closed. Interesting. Normally it's open. Oh, we got somebody waiting for us here. You know what? Let's get back here. What I'm gonna do is... no. Toss a grenade. See what happens.
Yo, look out!
You know, it'd be pretty cool to have projectiles open the door like this. For missions only. Actually, let's get back further. I could be more enemies than I'm thinking there are going to be.
Go! I got your back! I got you covered! Today just got interesting.
Oof, my aim is horrible. Is this our guy? No, I don't think so. Oh, what just happened? Oh, that is so annoying.
What's going down?
Alright, we took out 3 guys so far. I don't know if there's another one over there, but we gotta also watch the guys down here. In fact, I'm gonna go back and respool the ammo here for a second. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot through this little gap here. Just make sure we get caught off guard. Surprised there's nobody down here. Surprisingly, nobody. Wow. And there are typically enemies in this area, but I don't know where they are. All right, we got a bunch of stuff here. Although, I am going to reserve that for the warehouse, if we can even get to the warehouse. So my focus here is to get through the mission as fast as possible. All right, I have a feeling something's not right here. Typically, there are a lot of NPCs in this area, but I don't know if they're going to spawn in randomly on me.
Let's get the jump on.
Well, I can hear some of them.
I'm bouncing. Moving up.
Yeah, you can see there's nobody in here.
Pushing up.
Where the hell are they?
This time around, all the doors are closed. We got two over here so far.
Moving up. We're getting hit.
We're probably gonna have guys over in this area.
Can't find me. I'm pushing.
So I'm gonna respool and then do it again. Cause I don't want to get caught my pants down here. There it is, see? If I was standing right by that door, I probably would have died.
I got you. Go, go.
Alright, that's probably coming maybe from downstairs.
I've got you covered.
Hard to tell. Sound effects are not perfect.
I got you. Go, go.
We got guys in this area.
Advancing.
Oh shit! I'm hit.
Ooh, that was a headshot. How can you die?
I'm pushing.
There it is.
Ah, damn it. Oh, damn.
This could be shit.
I've got you covered. Okay, let's do this. Oh, shit, that.
I'll cover you.
Oh, I guess that was the same guy dying.
I got you covered. Shit, they're gone.
I'm pushing.
I am so paranoid. I don't know if they're going to be coming right up behind me. I've had them spawn right on me before.
Advancing. I'm pushing. Ah, god damn it.
Friendly down.
Got one down. Advancing.
Go, go. I got you back.
Ah, I'm hit. Guess we're fighting.
We got trouble.
Moving up. It's on now.
We lost one.
My God, I love this med gun from this event. Clearing the air is so awesome.
Shit. This
I have to get this for my alt.
Tire yourself out. Gotta find you cover.
I don't understand why I cannot respool. I can see half of a clip
Get away like
still.
Let's go.
Oh. Oh, never mind.
letting them escape.
This one I still couldn't do it.
I got you covered.
Oh, hello.
Trouble.
Advancing.
I seriously almost died to stupidity there.
I'll cover you. Go, go. I got you back.
Laying down covering fire. I got you. Go, go.
See if we can nade them from here.
Get away, Rachel. Letting him get away. I'm pushing.
Bad aim on my part. See if we can do it this time. Oh, there's nobody here.
Who let them get away?
How the hell did they get away from us?
All right, where's this guy?
Disgraceful.
Is it
How did he
bugged
get away?
or is it
Letting him escape
he
is
normally
unacceptable.
usually comes into the main hangar. But I had nobody spawn in the main hangar here. This is twice already.
Be careful, I lost them.
All right, we're gonna go downstairs. I'm curious. I want to see whether or not maybe they changed the layout or whatever. Where this guy spawns. All right, looks like the coast is clear. Yeah, there's no NPCs in this area, unless they're like clumped up in some area in the ship.
Moving up.
We got one dead one here.
I'll cover you.
We got one guy up there.
Here we go. Oh, it's about to pop off.
I'm pushing. Today just got interesting. Advancing.
Shit.
Advancing.
Down one. Oh, it's going down. Friendly
moving
down.
up.
Oh, just missed his head.
I'm pushing.
Go, go. I got your back. Stay still, damn it.
I just saw his arm too. There he is.
Moving up.
We lost one. I'm sharp.
Advancing.
Oh, hello.
Oh, it's about to pop
Where did you
off.
come from?
I'm pushing.
Ooh, I almost died right there.
Moving up.
I had to say, if it wasn't for that med gun, I would have been dead already. At least the
I
stock
got you covered.
med gun.
Advancing.
I'll cover you. Go, go. I got your back.
Got tagged. I'm pushing. Moving up.
I'll cover you. I got you covered.
Can't tell if that's a guy back there. Yeah, there is a guy back there. Where'd he go?
Advancing.
I just saw your leg sticking out there.
I'm pushing. Reaching.
Ooh, that was close. Okay, for some reason I remember going through this. Oh, maybe it's because we didn't take the elevator down. Probably why. All right, so far there's no guy with the key card here, or intel. And then I don't hear any more voices, so we probably took out all of the NPCs on the ship. Yeah, so I think the only way to access or getting through that door is going in this elevator down, as you can see here. All right, you can't go to the front turret, but you can go back this way, which brings you into the, alternatively, it brings you down to the cargo area. And then you can have a different attack vector. Yeah, this is still bugged. That really sucks. Especially if you want to do something different. You know, you don't want to. If you've already finished the event, at least you could still do. Well, you'd want to do some other things in the verse, but currently, right now, this is plagued. I mean, unless there's like a workaround to force this to work. I just want to make sure this is not the guy we needed. He does have the outfit, though, I think. All right, so what I want to do is I want to go to the main Kiwi logistics station. I want to see whether or not doing the objectives there unlocks the rest of the objectives here, or at least fixes the objectives. I highly doubt it. I did try going to one of the loading or the cargo area zones, and I didn't get credit there. Gotta go this way. Nice. I'm flying with my Demico. We got that annoying respawning sound effect going on now. Oh, can I make it out? Probably not. No. There are no NPCs around. What's going on? I feel like I'm going to be ambushed at any moment.
I'll cover you.
Now I'm hearing NPC voices.
Moving up. Laying down covering fire. You got it. Go ahead. I'll cover you. I got you. Go, go. I've got you covered.
I mean, the passcode discs are spawning in perfectly. Although you just need one.
I'll cover you.
Oh, they were in there. Okay.
Moving up.
Here we go. Go, go. I got your back.
Go ahead. I'll keep them occupied.
I'll cover you. I'm hit.
Someone got that! Someone got that!
Oh, hello.
I'm pushing. Taking injuries. I'm pushing. Moving up.
We got trouble. We lost one.
I think that's the last of them. Although we sustained a tier 3 on our right arm. This is actually becoming borked, respawning. Alright, we might as well, you know, take the boom tube rockets since they are on limited sale. And they cost quite a bit per. Alright, where's our guy here? Yeah, I don't think... Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Yeah, so we saw a guy over at the Polaris with this armor too.
We're gonna need more. According to this, there should be additional encrypted data packets around your site. Your new objective will be to gather all of the data, along with a decryption key. Guess they made them one-time use for security, but I imagine another high-ranking member of the organization should be carrying one. You are authorized to use lethal force to secure the data and the decryption key. So, roll out and search the rest of this facility, along with the ship and the neighboring base.
Alright, so far we're able to initiate the mission. You know what? Might as well grab the passcode disc because at least we can still get in the storage area, I think, right? So... Alright, so I'm gonna do a quick test. I want to see if this part here has, if it's gonna even be working. Because I did this the last time, last stream, or not last stream, but a few streams ago, I did try in 4.6. It didn't work out. So still with the Polaris, hasn't worked out for us. So we ended up going here just to, you know, test out whether or not this was working. It hasn't worked, so okay, I don't see any NPCs here. Yeah, 0 NPCs. I want to test. I want to see whether or not the freight elevator is working. Since we're here already. All right, there we go. No, the freight elevators are still borked. This is crazy. So what I'm going to try to do is, since the mission's not working, we're going to see if we can get all of the computers with the passcode disk and see if we can get into the main storage area. So at least we can get like some good components out of there. And we're going to see for science, see whether or not we could still do that. You know, I'm wondering if we can get a force the TS2 on into the elevator, since the freight elevator is not working. Since we have a fire extinguisher on us, I'm going to see how much faster it will be to get over to the other Polaris from here. I'm just hoping we don't drop any of our weapons while doing this. Can we carry it? Oh, that sucks. So we have to seriously throw a one of our weapons. It's probably going to be the P6 is going to be the one to go back in the bag so we can get this to temporarily work. All right, there it is. This is so cool. I absolutely love this. This is so damn cool. I'm so happy they put that in the game. All right, so we're gonna throw that back into our bag. Just got to leave enough room to swap it. It's too bad. I don't know why they took away that function. To basically just carry something, even if you have no room on your bag. All right, just gonna be watch our back here. Oh, look at that! Oh, just a graphical glitch. In fact, I thought the top of the roof was open just now. All right, so I think we're pretty good. I can't tell if it has 33 on it. Yeah, it has 33. Okay, so it is working. Give me a sec, guys. Give me a sec. All right. So it's 33. Yeah. Oh no, 66%. All right. So the last one we need, we had to go over to the what was it? The auxiliary station. And we're just gonna hope that the passcode key is somewhere in the station somewhere. Or the computer to get into that room. It's too bad there's no quick way of doing this. Oh, I didn't know that was not physicalized. You know, part of this elevator here. You know, it'd suck so much if all of the NPCs are in the warehouse. Alright, so I wonder if the door is open already. Because if it is, we'll get to skip the derelict. I think we gotta do it. Yeah, I think we gotta do it. Yep. Yeah, so we gotta find the key to get in here. I mean, that's working. Alright. Okay, triggering the vent still works. Or at least triggering when you get close to the derelict, caterpillar derelict, spawns the ships and stuff. Alright, so it looks like the key card might not be here. Just double check. Alright, so it doesn't look like it's here. Alright, C is pretty far away. Let's see if B is a bit closer to us. In fact, B is a lot further, so we're just going to go to C first. I don't know, maybe it's here at the Cuddy, derelict key card. Typically it's here, off this guy, straight ahead. This guy.
Radar contact.
We just triggered the other spawn. Okay, so I don't think it's here. I think it... Oh, never mind. Take that back. Oh, so it wasn't the other guy. It's this guy here. So we're gonna jump out, grab the key card, let the Polaris do its thing here. The PDCs. What is up with the red? Normally red means fire. Oh, interesting. I don't know. We have a military component out here. It's a force wall, okay. I'm gonna leave it. Pretty much, the goal is to get to the warehouse. I think it's a pretty cool shot here. Oh, hello. Did no damage to us. Well, I mean, we weren't going that fast. I know if we're going like 900 or 800 meters per second with the Polaris, we would have met our end easily. All right, just before we go in, definitely want to patch ourselves up, get rid of this tier 3 injury. Oh, how did you get in here? We got a Vanduul. It's even better, as Vanduul plating on him. Wonder if we should drop some of this stuff off. I don't think we need all of the ammo on us. We'll take off 30 off the P6 ammo here. Just in case we get some goodies inside the auxiliary station. You know what? I think it's better to get rid of this sound effect issue we're getting, instead of yeah, I think it's better for us to backspace, respawn, get rid of the sound effect, and we get some additional ammo out of it too. Nice. Okay. And for some reason I can't lift up my body. Alright, so I wonder if they did that in order to stop people from, like, you know, players that use that ability to knock the other player out and then boost them up to another area.
Oh shit! We're under attack!
Oh,
Killed us!
QB station is working.
Oh, damn it! We're hit!
Okay, let's do this. Oh, damn. It's on now. Moving. Pushing up.
Was that the original guy that walked over there, or is there another guy? And then there are random spawns that happen in this area.
Where the hell are they? Good time to take a walk.
This is where I died a few times. Normally these spawns are no joke. They end up
Look alive. Whoever did this.
Where the hell could they have gone?
end up spawning right behind me.
That hurt.
And we got the two. Oh, hello. And they hit pretty hard with those shotguns. For some reason, we didn't take any damage. Probably desync. I'm curious, do we have any guys back here? Or is it just in the front? Oh, we got some... No, is that somebody or... No, it's nobody.
We got trouble! Hit!
Just don't want to get, like, randomly attacked from back or behind us. All right, no computer in there. Hopefully we get a computer somewhere. Maybe in the bar area or over there. Oh, there it is. We got the computer right over here, even better. 99999. Even better. Easier. And I think that's all there is on this.
Access granted.
Nice. All right, this works. And we got a boom tube. A, what is the name? What is the name? Pulverizer. I got a bunch of boom tube rockets, so I'm not gonna even bother. Definitely gonna collect the ammo though.
Ah, there we go. I'm seeing dates.
Nice. All right, now we have access to the warehouse area. It's going to be interesting. I don't know if everything's going to get unlocked because I guess there's, you know, I don't know, maybe there's a workaround to getting this all to work. I mean, that's what we're doing here today. I mean, originally I was just trying to do this as quick as possible. But we're like 2 hours 18. So I think it's pretty good timing. And we haven't died once. Oh, what is he holding there? Something like on his arm.
Radar contact.
I think he just rammed us. god, I can't even like slow down. I'm only doing 100 meters per second in this ship. You know what? I think we're gonna like sort of do this instead. I don't know. I might grab another ship to get the stuff out of here. We'll see. I don't know, is there a way to get ourselves sideways on this thing? Oh, nice. Let's leave it this way then. Alright, that's good. I mean, as long as it stays. Oh, they really got to fix this spooling audio bug. It is so annoying. Or one of the annoying things. let's see. I'm just cautious just in case, for whatever reason, NPCs just, start spawning out of nowhere here. Alright, so looks like we got nada. Alright, so I want to try something before we go into the warehouse. Where is the key card? There it is. I am curious if this will, like, I don't know, somehow fix the mission in some capacity. And the answer is no, probably. I'm gonna take a quick ride up to the cargo area, cargo deck B. I want to see if any of the spawns are back in. I mean, our luck, they could be very well in the warehouse, for all we know. Yeah, I don't hear anybody. No NPCs, nothing. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go over to the warehouse since we got the full access to it. And we're gonna see whether or not this is working. Or this is all screwed. Nice, okay, so far so good. Alright, so far the coast looks clear. I don't see anything. Well, we got one big component here. Alright, let's see if, in general, if we can take anything out of here. Otherwise, we're limited to what we can take through the elevator. And nothing. Oh, I had a glimmer of hope, but no, nothing. Still borked. Man, oh man. Bountiful with a bunch of, in general, a bunch of boom tube rockets and boom tubes in general. Might as well grab the rockets. And they got a blue scheme, green scheme. All right, what is this? We got an FR-66. Let's try this one more time. Can't highlight these. Yeah, this is borked. JS-400, I think that might be a power plant. And what is this? Ultra Flux. This might be a cooler. I think Brush Drift can be bought in in-game. Or am I wrong? Oh, in fact, you could probably get these at ASD facility. Just remembered. I should have wore something that you could buy in game. I mean, the suit or the armor I have on, you could easily buy in game shops or whatever, but Man, I'm just collecting so many boom to rockets here. There's so much here. I think that's it. Well, at least I think that's it for the containers. Yeah, there's no way in hell we're getting this thing out. I was hoping for a TS2. Oh, we got a blizzard. I don't know. I'm curious if there's anything on these shelves that we can pull off. Looks like we got some more stuff back here. I think I went through this already. Yeah, I went through this already. Thermoweave Hood ASD edition. We'll grab this. Large artifact fragment. Flawed. We don't want that. Ooh, we got another VK00, even better. Just want to make sure there's no other component around. Or at least something that we maybe have missed. Rather overlooked. All right, I think that's about it here. So we're gonna just move all this stuff onto the ship. I'm contemplating on maybe bringing this to downsizing a ship to transport this stuff instead of bringing this on the Polaris. Oh, we got everything. Okay. This is gonna be a tricky one, this one. Can't rotate it for some reason. Oh, did it go in? It's one way to get it in. You know what? We'll leave it this way. See if that works. Just hope we don't die in the process. Yeah, so we're stuck doing it this way, transporting this stuff from the warehouse, and limited to what we can transfer out due to the freight elevator still being borked. I feel like we're missing something here. There it is. I had a feeling. Where's the other thing? Oh, VK00, we can't forget you. Alright, let's see what we can bring here.
Welcome.
I can get all this stuff out here, out of here. Damn, the Asgard is not... It's already claimed. 17 minutes. We don't have 17 minutes. What about the Valkyrie? Where is the Valkyrie? Valkyrie's not on my list here. What's... Oh, V, of course. And that needs to be claimed. Damn. That's even longer. We can get it out of here with the raft. Raft will be pretty good, but the problem is it's all exposed, which I don't like. But we got a Cuddy Black. Let's see. Or even better, we have the Taurus, so grab that.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh, nice. That worked out much better. Oh, what just happened there? Okay, I think... Alright, we got... I was wondering where the other component was. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, let's head back. I think we're going to just drop this off at Levski. Alright, see if we can get out of here before they catch up to us. Since they can use nav mode, the enemy ships.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. Engines are off. Welcome to Power Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. Welcome to Power Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
I don't know. I thought there was, for some reason, there was a button that deploys the cargo bed from here. I must have deployed it before I got out of the pilot seat there. But I don't think there is a button on the turret seat here. In fact, I don't know if we have control here. Let me see. No. Yeah, I can't open and close doors from this seat, so you normally have to do it, you know, before you get into the tractor turret. Oh, that is so annoying. And I think that's everything. Yeah. So we got a good batch of components. I'm still glad that we can get something out of the Vanduul Tech Smugglers mission. It's not a complete total loss, but the mission's not working. And so are the freight elevators. So the only thing you can get out of there is the, or at least get into the warehouse and get some of the components out of there. I mean, if you're looking for weapons like boom tubes and any other weapon and ammo along with armor sets, you could still get those.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Okay, there we go.
Your insurance claim has been set.
I think the only thing I'm missing is one shield to be yeah, I think it's going to be what, two size 1 military grade. I have one grade B, and now this is going to be grade B. I think it's going to be my last shield for the Clipper. So yeah, upgrade. Oh, we're getting some a little bit of latency problems going on here at Levski. Even though it says 60 FPS, you can see it's like, oh no, never mind. It's now 30 FPS in here. Something is chugging in Levski.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
All right, the Clipper is here. Just want to see before we call the stream. I want to see the components on the Clipper, what we have on it so far. All right, we have the Polar, which is size 1 grade B military. And for power plant, we have 2 of the same power plants. The Dynaflux. So we're doing pretty good. Oh, we do, oh, actually. Oh yeah, so I was right. So we had a grade B military, and the last one to replace is this one here, into our new FR66 grade A shield generator. And then we just got to replace the 2 power plants, and then also the cooler. I mean, we're doing pretty well here. During the update in the patch, we did lose one of the NDB30 repeaters. So I've been pretty lucky to get the NDBs at a line of mine, scavenging around. Been lucky doing that. So probably going to do something like that. Another play session, see if we can get all NDB 30s on the rest of the weapons here. Anyways, more or less, I had a pretty good time today. Minus the bugs, of course.
I haven't seen you in ages. What have you been doing? Things are getting pretty desperate in the UAE.
Anyways,
Away from joining an outlaw pack.
hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. If you're here this long,
That's how it goes, right?
if you enjoy the content, please hit the follow, subscribe button, support the channel or stream, whichever platform you're on. Greatly appreciate it.
Feels like I haven't seen you in ages. What
Those of you tuned into the live version today,
Somebody almost scratched
it's
my
going to be you lurkers out there.
I was really seen leaving with
And those of you in the recorded version, appreciate you guys as well.
by the collar and put the fear guard in him.
As far as a live stream, any day up until Wednesday. Wednesday is my normal stream days. Other than Wednesday, it'll be my pop-up days. And normally be in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So,
Been good.
and my regular stream days schedule is Wednesday
We're away from joining an outlaw
morning
pack.
Eastern Standard Time.
Right thing when your mouth's to feed. Back to doing business, I guess.
Anyways, we have 4.7 supposed to be coming in the end of March or so. I'm not sure when
Feels like I haven't seen you in ages.
they're going to do an Evocati 4.7 test build. I still think they're still trying to flush out crafting
Grab you by the collar and put the fear guard in him.
crafting and the
How it goes, right?
whole rework of the inventory system. I've gotten to play around with it. Just the inventory system because I only was able to jump on for about a half hour. The crafting thing I wasn't able to do. I was able to, you know, watch the chat in the Evocati and listening on and other people talking about it and stuff like that. Seemed to be pretty positive. But the inventories, I'm something I got to try out. I'm really looking forward to that, along with, you know, crafting, of course. So I don't know, again, I don't know when 4.7 is supposed to drop into the, you know, Evocati. I mean, I'm just going to guess off the top of my head. I mean, we're at what? Let me see. February 28th. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised maybe by next week or so, maybe. Or maybe end of next week. I wouldn't be surprised they'll do maybe an Evocati or maybe a week after that. Who's to say? Hopefully they can flush things out, you know, get it to us in 4.7. Currently right now, crafting and the inventory system is set to tentative as per the roadmap. So it's up in the air at the moment. That's it for me, guys. I gotta get going. Take it easy.
Feels like I haven't seen you in ages. What have you been doing? Somebody almost scratched my ship the other day. The guy was wasted leaving with a bunch of metal boxes a little too close. Grabbed him by the collar and put the fear of God in him.